I'm just over here bent over in front of a camera. Good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. I don't know about you, but I am happy today is Friday. Why? I don't know. Just because I am. Is that not enough reason for you? Let me go ahead and grab an apron this morning. Because I want to keep my shit clean. I want to stay looking lovely later. Hello, Bonnie. What's going on? Am I inside out? No. Am I? No. Good morning. I'm going to be a professional this morning. I'm going to do it right. This morning, I forgot to get a bowl. Hold on. I need a bowl. All right. Let's make some Twix bars, shall we? Have y'all ever made Twix? If you were part of my candy class, my very first, oh my goodness, y'all. I have no idea, Bonnie. It's just how I woke up this morning. I woke up British. I don't know why, but I can't help it. It's just overwhelming. This need to talk like this. Stop it, KJ. I've been watching too much Super Nanny. If you were part of my very first ever cooking class that I did when I was Psycho Pants and thought, hey, let's do a Halloween cooking class and make Junior Mints, Crunch Bars, Snickers, and Twix in 2 hours. All 4. We moved like we had to move. Oh my word. You just saw that, Faith? My target. I love you, Lucy. Lucy, just admit it, Lucy. You're dying to meet me. Anyway, we made all of these, or, all of those candy bars. It was a lot. It was a lot, 4 candies, and people were like, oh my gosh, it was so much fun, but it was a lot of candy. So, Alice. She goes by Beatrice. Twix were one of my favorite, and so listen, y'all, I'm going on vacation. I am not going on vacation just willy-nilly, like, oh, let's just wing it. No, I will wing a lot of things. Going on vacation is not one of them. I'm not going on vacation without some armor, and my armor comes in the form of Twix. My armor looks like a coating of chocolate, okay? I'm not going to go on vacation and watch everybody around me eat chocolates from the chocolate store in Lancaster when we're going to go in there and watch them make fudge and everybody's going to be like, oh, let me eat all the candy. No. You go ahead and eat your candy. I'm going to eat my amazing Twix bars. I'm going in with my armor on. Good morning, Tracy. Long time no see. I just sounded like the fish in Dory. Oh, it's my sister Flo. All right, let's make the crust. 1.5 cups of almond flour. This is from All Day I Dream About Food, which is an appropriate name for a business. I really think that's genius that she named her business All Day I Dream About Food, because she's not wrong. So get your sweets on, Eiley. When you crave sweets, listen, it's okay to have a craving. Just because we have cravings for something sweet and decadent, there's nothing wrong with that. It's normal. It's our bodies. A lot of it's hormonal, and it's okay. The Lord made honey, did he not? He made sweets, did he not? So it's okay to want them, but make them good, make them healthy. She was onto something when she named her business that. All right, what am I supposed to do here? I took a screenshot because my printer's not working. Don't ask me why. I'm not in IT anymore. In a medium bowl, mix the almond flour, sweetener, salt, stir in the butter until it becomes, okay, so I need to melt my butter. 4.5 tablespoons, so just a little wee bit. Oh my goodness, Jennifer, I'm on the big screen. How's that? Yeah, right, Bonnie? You're right. The Lord did make you. So obviously the Lord made sweets. The Lord made Bonnie clap. Sweeter than honey. All right, 4.5 tablespoons. So that's just a little over half a stick. That's what I thought. These are so good, you guys. If you haven't made these, you might not want to. They're that good. These are good. And I'm going to make them dairy-free. Well, not crap. Dairy-free except for the butter. Dairy light. I'm going to make them dairy light. I'm not going to use heavy cream in them. So I'm going to go light on the butter. I should have used coconut oil to make them completely dairy-free. I think I'm going to do that. Let me just take this out before it melts and set it aside. You stay there and spread on butter later, on bread later. Spread on bread later. I changed my mind. I'm going to make these dairy-free. Yeah. I forget, Bonnie, that butter is dairy, to be honest. I kind of forget. So let's go ahead and make them dairy-free. I don't need no dairy. Dairy ain't good for me. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want the cheese. Yeah, pretty much, Sarah. I don't know. I'm totally winging this part. I mean, does that look right? Let's see. Hold on. 1 tablespoon, 2. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, my sweater. This is from Stitch Fix. Meredith, thank you. It's one of the very few things I got from Stitch Fix that didn't fall apart in a month. Yeah, I forget that the butter is dairy. Like, I don't go there in my head. I think of cheese and cream as dairy. So, we're fine. KJ's fine. KJ doesn't need no dairy to be happy. 1/4 cup of powdered sweetener. Gentle sweet. Uh-oh, is my backside hanging out? I don't want that. That's a lot for any camera. Well, hello. Vikas from India. Vikas. Hello from India. Thank you for joining. All right, 1/4 cup of Swerve, or I'm using Gentle Sweet. Well, all right, 1/4 cup of Gentle Sweet. Nope, didn't come from Target. If it came from Target, Faith, it would have puff sleeves and weird zippers. Swerve, almond flour, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. So a little wee bit. Where's my salt? I ran out of my regular Rocky salt stuff. And now this is what I had in the cupboard, and it's like powder, and I'm having trouble getting used to it. It's weird. All right. So this you're going to just mix together, throw your oil in, and make it into a ball and bake it for 15 minutes. These take a little time, so you got to bake your crust, you got to make your caramel, you got to let your caramel sit up, and then you got to top with your chocolate. I will not be able to top with the chocolate today because it won't be ready. I'll top it today. Sorry. I will top it. I'm all tongue twisted. I'll top it today, but you won't be able to see it. Oh, Lorraine. I'm sure you will be because you're a rock star. That's amazing. Who needs prescription meds? half the 90% of America, but it's so awesome. It's so awesome to be able to get rid of those things. It was just so, when you mix that melted coconut oil with cold out of the freezer almond flour, it turns crunchy quickly. So, yes, Tilson turns crunchy quickly. All right.
No. That's the last thing I want to do is crunchy.
Well, good point. He's not crunchy at all. He's about as far from crunchy as it comes. This crust is maybe half an inch thick. I'm just going to press it in there hard. I want to keep it in there pretty firm because I want this to come out in nice bars that I'm going to cut it up into nice little bars, put it in a little pan, and pack it in a cooler. And take it to Pennsylvania because I am going to go with a plan. I will not plan to fail. All right, 15 minutes in the oven. Move. All right. Let me get my pot out. My pan, not my pot. It's not that kind of show. Look what I got out. Does everybody see this? I got out the new pan. Everybody can calm down. I'm no longer eating Teflon. Everybody can chill now. I've gotten about 400 messages. Yes, Meredith. All right, let's make some caramel. Let's make some dairy-free caramel. Her recipe is not dairy-free. Okay, so the recipe from her website says half a cup of brown swerve, 5 tablespoons of butter, a quarter cup of Boca Sweet, and you can use allulose, which I'm going to use, a half a cup of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of vanilla, quarter teaspoon of glucose or xanthan, and quarter teaspoon of salt. I am going to change that and do it a little bit different because I want it to be dairy-free. So, I can't remember which. There's one of these. Hold on. I got to look it up. There's one of these you have to put in at the very end. About food, Twix. Sorry. I'm not prepared. That's a shocker. I know. All right. It says... Let's see. I gotta scroll for an hour and a half to get to the information at the bottom. Combine your swerve, butter, and Boca. Bring to a boil. Cook 3 minutes until the sweetener is dissolved. Remove from the heat. Add your cream and vanilla. Sprinkle with glucose and whisk. And bring back to boil for 3 minutes. All right. We ready to make some dairy-free caramel? Because it's not thick enough, Tracy, it's not thick enough for the bars. So I'm going to make her version, but then I'm going to make it dairy-free. Because my dairy-free caramel is more like a sauce than it is a chewy caramel. And hers is more like a chewy, yummy caramel. All right, half a cup of butter. So we're going to use half a cup of coconut oil. Ooh, my coconut oil is soft. If you're watching this video right now, I would love if you would be willing to share. Hit the like and subscribe button and all that jazz, especially if you're on YouTube. Hit like and subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, I would love if you would give it a share. A crummy commercial? Yup, a crummy commercial.
Anybody that's ever seen Christmas?
All right. I just flung coconut oil all over my computer. What sounds joyless? Dairy-free caramel? The scallywags are here! Did you hear that? It's the motorcycle gang. They're here. That jumped me. Right, Bonnie? Be sure to drink your Ovaltine? A crummy commercial? If you haven't seen A Christmas Story, well, my apologies for my bizarre references this morning. All right, melt your coconut oil with a half a cup of brown swerve, okay? Yeah. You're fine, Tilson. Nobody can see your pretty face. I know I'm teasing. Huh? Let me turn the camera. Tilson does not want to show up on the show today. Hold on. Hold on. Hang tight. Right. You can't handle the handsomeness of Tilson. That's what I'm saying. All right. Half a cup of swerve brown. Did Lane came to visit? Shirley? No, it's Tilson's phone. It sounds like a motorcycle or his alarm or something. Yeah, your new Harley in my kitchen.
You'd have heard it if I was outside.
All right, I've got. Wait, why did I put half a cup of? Tilson's distracting me. I put a half a cup of oil in there. That's not what that called for.
My mouth wasn't even open when you did that. Yours was.
I just totally messed up.
And so did everybody else, because you showed them. Matter of fact, I was going to tell you that wasn't right, but you didn't listen.
Yeah, right. You were going to tell. You knew how to make caramel. You were like, I know that's not right.
You didn't.
That's only supposed to be 5 tablespoons. And I just put in a whole half a cup. His hand, yes, it's his handsomeness. It's distracting to my Twix bars. Dang it.
And it wasn't my motorcycle, because I was sitting here watching you.
All right. There's about a tablespoon. Bonnie says, shut up, Tilson. We're working here. I got about a tablespoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glad I caught that because that's quite a bit of extra oil. Okay. I know. It's my own dang fault. All right. Half a cup of swerve. 5-ish tablespoons of coconut oil. Do your best. Measure as close as you can and hope for the best. Quarter cup of Boca Sweet. I don't have Boca Sweet, but I have allulose. And allulose is the best sweetener for caramel. Hands down, 100%. If you want to make caramel, get allulose. Don't make the excuses. Get on Amazon and buy allulose because it is the only sweetener that works this good for caramel. You can make caramel with other stuff, but it's going to suck. So, there's that. All right. A quarter cup. Let me get my coconut oil quarter cup of allulose because allulose will not recrystallize, guys. That's why it makes the best caramel because you're not going to get crystals out of it. All right. So handy chocolate. Yeah, yes and no, Mallory. Handy chocolate syrup will be absolutely divine with allulose. Absolutely delicious. But it won't freeze as well. It will stay a little bit wet. I've never had RX Sugar's liquid allulose. It will stay if you try to freeze stuff. Bonnie clap. If you try to freeze stuff with allulose, it stays a little wet. It doesn't get, it stays a little, you'll go to get your handy chocolate syrup out and it will be all over your fingers. It won't solidify the same, but it won't crystallize. So if you're making it and putting it in the fridge, it's perfect. It's perfect with allulose. Huh? No. No. One thing that's funny with coconut oil is sometimes you have to really get it cooking down before you can integrate the coconut oil into your sweetener. It likes to stay separate. So you really got to get it to that simmering point before it will start to pull together. Did I set my timer? No. How long has that been in there? Does anybody know? Minute? It's been in there longer than that. Anybody know what time I put this in? It'll be fine. All right. Right. We'll know it's done when I can smell it. Coconut cream, coconut milk, light coconut milk, ethically sourced. No coconuts were harmed in the making of this milk. I am going to use this instead of cream for my caramel. Okay, good to know. That's how much I have left, Bonnie, or that's how long it's been in there? Was it at the 2-minute mark? Is that what you're saying? So it's been in there for 19 minutes? It was only supposed to be in there for 14. Somebody clarify. All right, half a cup. What a mess. I got a whole bunch of coconut oil in there. I'm going to have a bunch of this left over, so I'm going to make some dairy-free coffee creamer out of this to take on my trip. Right now I'm drinking black coffee. Nobody die. Nobody gasp. It does have sweetener, but it's black. A gentle sweet. Yeah, no, coffee is, it is not sweet enough, Sheila. Same. Allulose is not sweet enough for your coffee, in my opinion. Totally not sweet enough, in my opinion. But baking, it's different. It's different in baking. And yeah. It's been in there longer than 3 minutes. Really? I don't know. I know, Bonnie. I knew you'd like to hear that. All right. Come on, get up to a simmer already. She's taking too long. Once this simmers, I'm going to let it simmer for 2 to 3 minutes. And then I'm going to add my coconut cream, and it's going to bubble really, really fast. All right. I don't know. Lucy said you have to embrace the bitterness of true black coffee. No, listen. You should be proud of me. Huh? You should be proud of me for at least having caught. It's still black coffee with no sweetener in it. I mean, with no cream in it. You know what I'm trying to say. By still putting sweetener in it, it's still black coffee, and you should be proud of me, Lucy. I can't win with those claps. Cindy Wetzel, you might want to fix that. I'm not even saying that comment out loud. Oh my word. Yeah, me either, Bonnie. I have no idea. I have no idea. This is very Sarah McNutt. Sarah says, and the train is off the rails. Yep. Yep. That train took a dirt road. This, usually when you use butter, this says, would you stop, Chilton? He's making it very hard to focus.
Yes, 'cause it's hard to stir.
It is hard to stir when you're over there. I get very distracted. All right, it's starting to come together. I know you can't see it much, but that's okay. No, yes, some of the comments are from YouTube, but sometimes they don't show up, Mallory. I don't really know why sometimes they don't show up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add my coconut milk and see what happens. It's simmering good. It's been simmering a little bit. That's normal. It's supposed to do that. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. I don't know. This is why most of the time in the morning when I cook, it doesn't matter if it's 20 below, I have the windows and doors open. Check my crust. Not done yet. You
Every time I say that to you, you get mad.
would you stop? This is going nowhere fast. Oh. All right, now it's starting to turn to caramel. Nikki says he needs to go back to bed. You're not wrong. He's not getting any sleep. All right. Smells good. You know what it smells like? Caramel. Now I'm going to let it simmer another 2 to 3 minutes. 1 to 2, because it's already done 2 to 3. What? Well, it's because it's boiling. I'm going to add xanthan gum I'm going to do glucose because it's better for me. Xanthan gum and glucose both work the same way as a thickener in this stuff. Not till tomorrow, Nikki. They work as a thickener the same, but glucose will be good for my metabolism and xanthan won't do anything. So if I'm going to use a thickener and it's interchangeable, then I'm going to go ahead and do glucose because I want every bit of benefit to my metabolism that I possibly can. All right, while we're waiting on caramel to bubble and boil and all of its stuff, I want everybody watching in the comments to tell me one truth about themselves. I'm talking a lot about this with people lately, and it was the topic of devotions this morning. I want everybody to give me one truth about themselves. One absolute truth. One positive absolute truth. Because I think it's super important that we, positive affirmations, when you stand in front of the mirror and just say things that maybe you don't believe, it's kind of woo woo. You stand there and you look at yourself and you say something you absolutely don't believe. It's not always helpful. Sometimes it's frustrating and discouraging. But if you speak an absolute truth, something you're positive of that you know, and repeat those things and build on them, it can be very good for you. Oh, I love these. I am a great homeschool mom. Yes, you are. I have a great laugh. You sure do, Shirley. You have one of my favorite laughs on the whole planet. I am a daughter of the king. Yes, you are. I'm a great friend. I can learn new things. Yes. Oh, Sherry. That's my favorite one so far. Yes, you are worth the effort. I love it. Keep going. I make the best coffee. I bet you do, Bonnie. I am a mom to 4 boys. 4 amazing boys, Jennifer. I give the best to my babies. Yes. I am the best grandmama to my 8 grandkids. Yes, you are, Pam. I've seen you in action. You are the best grandmother. You are. Oh, I love these. Doesn't it feel good to speak truths? Faith, and you know what? You love dogs, and you know what even more? They love to be with you. all of those puppies that you take care of all the time, that you love onto for families so that they can take breaks. You are like, those puppies love you so much because you treat them like your own. You're an awesome wife. Yes, you are. I have a great smile. You do, Donna, and you have a great laugh too. Bonnie, that's true. I've got the most hilarious children. Yes, you do. I love people hard. Yes. It's not a fault, Nikki. It's a wonderful, you do love people hard, and I love that about you. I am a great encourager. Yes. What about me? I am loved. I am beautiful. I am a princess. I am a child of a king. I am animated, so kids tend to love me. I deserve to be healthy. I love being a true friend. I am a great boy mom. These are awesome, you guys. Tilson's my husband. Yeah. Tilson chose me. I love these, you guys. I love these. These are awesome. All right. My caramel. Oh, I better check my crust.
That's what I can smell.
My crust is done. All right. There's my crust. It's a little soft, but that's okay. That's what almond flour crust does. Give that half an hour to, I don't know, open a window. Give that a half an hour or so. I know you did tell me to check my crust. Give that a half hour or so and it will be perfection. Turn the oven off. Okay. Tilson's keeping me on track this morning. All right. Look at my caramel, you guys. Look at this. Do you see this? Look at this gorgeous caramel, dairy-free caramel. Look at that. I'm not going to do that because I know what happens when I lick a spoon that has blazing hot caramel on it. I've done it before. I know what happens. Let me get out my little, where's my little,
Teapot.
no, not my teapot. Where's the thing? You know.
You can go, the thing.
You know, man. Come on, man. The thing that I put my stuff on. The trivet. That's the word I'm looking for. Where is it?
Where's a pizza cutter?
A pizza cutter to sit my hot pan on?
Oh, I thought you
No.
You said your trimmer.
No, not my trimmer. My trivet.
You said trimmer.
No. Oh, I'll use one of these. KJ should learn from her mistakes, but can she? I don't know, Cindy. You'll love them, Jennifer. They are awesome. Yes, you are, Elena. All right, I'm not going to let them cool completely. You're supposed to let them cool and then put your caramel on, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put my caramel on now and they can cool together. This will get super duper thick in the oven. Whoops, in the microwave. In the fridge. Goodness gracious.
So outside for 2 minutes.
There. All right, and then the last, what I'm going to do, that just came out of the oven. Oh my goodness. No, I don't learn from my mistakes. That was hot. This is going to go, I'm going to sit it here to cool a little bit. And then you know what? I am. Tilson's right. I don't say that often. I'm going to put it outside. And in like a half an hour, it's going to be perfectly cool.
Won't be that long.
Well, hopefully the wind's not blowing hard or there'll be sticky caramel all over the deck.
It's a breeze. Cool breeze inside and outside.
All right, I'm going to leave that there. And then in about 30 minutes, I am going to take 4 ounces of dark chocolate. I'm probably going to add a little bit of this to my dark chocolate to make my chocolate not so dark because I want it more like milk chocolate on top of my Twix. So instead of using Lily's, that is going to make my entire family run for the hills because, you know, Lily's does things to your gut. I am going to make dark chocolate and put this in it. And then it will be nice and creamy. And then I'm going to pour it over the top of my Twix and refrigerate it. And then I'll cut it into snacks. Snack size bars. Snack size nars. And then I will pack them and enjoy them. All right, my friends. If you haven't made Twix, go make some. Show me your pictures. I love you all. Thanks for speaking your truth this morning. Keep doing it all day. Speak your truth, you guys. I love you so. What the green can, Amanda? This is coconut milk. I made my bars dairy free. So I made dairy free caramel, dairy free crust because I'm not eating dairy anymore. I'm working on it. I'm working on accepting it. All right, you guys. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yes. Love you, Nikki. Have a great, good Friday. Sunday's coming, y'all. I love you guys. See you later. Bye. They said something about holding it down while it blends, so maybe I should have done that. You're gonna come.